All right, Shalawam. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, RAWCHAA QADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone who taught me this truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalawam, and Lord will, this video is edifying. Okay? And this is going into Russia, all right, which we know in the scriptures as the Medes and Gog and Magog. Okay? Basically, Russia is going to take part in the destruction of America. All right, Russia, including other nations, are going to shoot missiles at America, and America will be destroyed. Okay, America is Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon, which will be destroyed in these last days, these end times. So, Lord will, this video is edifying. Start here in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, and slack you for the background of music. I am at the park. But starting at verse 2, and it says, "Declare ye among the nations and publish, and set up a standard, publish and conceal not. Say Babylon, which is America, is taken. Bel is confounded. Merodach is broken in pieces. Her idols are confounded. Her images are broken in pieces." Verse 3, "For out of the north there cometh up a nation against her," and that nation is Russia. All right. That nation is Russia. Okay. So it says, "For out of the north there cometh up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast." Okay, so now I want to drop down to verse 9. And it says, "For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon the Great." All right, well, it says Babylon, but speaking of Babylon the Great, which is America, "an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain." And what do the arrows represent? The arrows represent the missiles, man. Okay? Arrows are going to shoot at America. Well, arrows are going to come to America. Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon. And those arrows are the missiles, man. Okay? And I have a precept in the book of 2nd Ezra. Let's get this first. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 42, it says, "I will make mine arrows drunk with blood, and my sword shall devour flesh, and that with the blood of the slain and of captives from the beginning of revenges upon the enemy." And what are those arrows? The arrows are the missiles, man. All right, the arrows that it's speaking of are the missiles. Now let's go to the book of 2nd Ezra. This book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 13, and it says, "For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world." Now, what arrows, can be shot to the ends of the world? Okay, the arrows that it's speaking of are the missiles. The missiles are going to be shot into the ends of the world, man. And these arrows, these missiles, are going to come to Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon, mystery Babylon, man. Okay, and America will be destroyed. All right, now let's go to verse 14. And it says, "Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her, spare no arrows." You see, these nations are going to shoot the arrows, which are their missiles, to America. All right? "For she has sinned against the Lord, YAHAWASHI." Now, I want to go to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, and pull this verse, Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 11. And it says, "Make bright the arrows," which we know what the arrows represent. The arrows represent the missiles. Okay? "Gather the shields. The Lord YAHAWASHI had raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes," which is what? Russia, man. The Medes are the Russians. Okay? It says, "For his device is against Babylon to destroy it," and America will be destroyed in these last days, in these end times. Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon, mystery Babylon, will be destroyed. I'm going to read it again. "The Lord YAHAWASHI had raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes, for his device is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh, the vengeance of his temple." And like I said, the Medes represent the Russians. Now what I want to do I want to go back to the book of Jeremiah chapter 50 and watch this. I want to drop down to around like, let me see. Drop down to around verse 22. It says, a sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder? And America is the hammer of the whole earth. America is the bully in the earth, man. Okay? America is that great city, that golden city. Okay? It says, how is Babylon become a desolation among the nations? Verse 24, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord YAHAWASHI. The Lord Yahweh hath opened his armory, and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation. And what are the weapons of the Lord's indignation? The missiles, man. And these weapons of the Lord's indignation are going to come to America and destroy it. Okay? It says, for his work, it says, for this is the work of the Lord, YAHAWAH of hosts, in the land of the Chaldeans. Now let's go to the book of Isaiah, the 13th chapter. And guess what's going to be brought up? The weapons of the Lord indignation. And we're finna get it. Verse 4, it says, the noise of a multitude. Actually, let's go up to verse 1. It says, the burden of Babylon. What Babylon is this speaking of? America, man. Okay? Which Isaiah, the son of Amos, did see. Now let's drop down to verse 4. It says, the noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people. A tumultuous noise of kingdoms, of nations gathered together. The Lord Yahweh of hosts mustereth the host of the battle. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord YAHAWASHI, and the weapons of his indignation. There go again. You see, the weapons of his indignation, which are the missiles. And it says to destroy the whole land, man. You see, and America is going to be completely destroyed. All right, America is going to be completely destroyed. Now let's drop down to verse 17 and let's see who comes back up. Verse 17, it said, behold, I will stir up the Medes, which are the Russians, man, Russia, okay, against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. And Babylon, which is America, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when the Most High, Yahweh, bahasham, overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And we know that according to the scriptures, the Lord rained fire and brimstone upon Sodom and Gomorrah. And guess what? America, which is Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon, is going to be destroyed in a likely fashion as Sodom, by the way of fire coming from the missiles, man. And this is what's going to take place in these last days. All right, Salakia. Okay, but Khan, like I was saying, man, America is going to be destroyed in a likely fashion as Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, by the way of fire, man. Fire is going to come upon America by the way of these missiles. Okay, and there's a precept to prove that. First, let's get the book of Revelation, the 18th chapter, because I want to make a point before I get that verse. Okay, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 2. It says, and he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great, which is America, is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Now, what I want to put emphasis on is where it says, and is become the habitation of devils. Okay? Keep that in mind. And it's become the habitation of devils. Now, let's get to this precept that backs up America being destroyed by fire. Okay, this is the book of Baruch, chapter 4. Get straight to the point. Verse 35, it says, for fire shall come upon her from the everlasting. Who's the her? Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon, mystery Babylon. Okay, that's the her, America. All right, it says, long to endure, and she shall be inhabited of devils, which goes back to Revelation, the 18th chapter. Okay, she shall be inhabited of devils for a great time. You see? And that's the point right there. All right, this is what's going to take place in these last days. America will be destroyed by fire. Now watch this. When we go back to the book of Jeremiah chapter 50, and we drop down to verse 32, actually like verse 42. Verse 42, and here's what it says. It says, they shall hold the bow and the lance. They are cruel and will not show mercy. Their voice shall roar like the sea, and they shall ride upon horses, everyone put in array, like a man to the battle against thee, O daughter of Babylon. And America, all right, is the daughter of Babylon. Now, what nation of people is connected to the daughter of Babylon? It's synonymous with the daughter of Babylon. It's the Edomites, the so-called white man, the people who rule the world, all right, this earth in these last days. Okay, and this is why the scriptures say Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that fall. Esau, all right, are the people that are ruling, the Edomites, man. Okay, now let's go to the book of Psalms, all right, to prove that what I'm saying. Psalms chapter 137. Verse 7, it said, remember, O Lord, YAHAWASHI, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. And that's what I want to put emphasis on, the children of Edom. All right, so I'm going to read it again. Psalms 137, verse 7, it says, remember, O Lord, YAHAWASHI, the children of Edom, all right, the sons of Esau, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that water didst thou served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. See, the children of Edom are the ones that are synonymous with the daughter of Babylon. And see, the daughter of Babylon, which is America, is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. All right, those arrows, the missiles are going to come to America. Now, what I want to do is get this in the book of Isaiah, the 34th chapter. Okay, because the book of Isaiah, the 34th chapter, also brings up what? The missiles. And I'm going to get into it. Isaiah chapter 34, verse 4, and it says, and all the hosts of the heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as a leaf off from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. For all right, now in the heavens being rolled together as a scroll is talking about that mushroom cloud, man. Okay, it says, verse 5, for my sword, which are what? The missiles, shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon who? Where are these missiles going to come down upon? Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, which is when you go into the word Idumea, it's the Greek way of saying Edom. All right, Adawam, which is Esau, Edom. These are the so-called white people that rule the earth. But see, Esau are the ones that control America, and these missiles are coming to America. So really, that's the point. All right, and I got another verse, book of Deuteronomy 32 and 41. It says, if I wet my glittering sword, and what's that sword? The missiles, and mine hand take hold on judgment, I will render vengeance to mine enemies and reward them that hate me. I will make mine arrows, so what do the arrows represent? The missiles. I will make mine arrows drunk with blood, and my sword shall devour flesh, and that with the blood of slain and of captives, from beginning of revenges upon the enemies. So really, that's the point. Okay, so I can start ending it. Okay, and Khan. All right, so closing it out, get infinite praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, RAWCHAA QADASH. That belongs to the elders and apostles, great millstone, time of the truth. Peace, blessing, and salutations to the whole full elect. Shalawam.